North America. The size and area is 9,343,000 square miles. It is huge. The population, this continent holds 516,916,000 people. Today, I'm going to talk about North America and its climate regions, wildlife, and the 3 countries that are within it. The climate regions. The seasons that this continent experiences is from the Arctic Circle to north of the 25 degrees north latitude, have cold winters and warm summers. That would be in upper Canada, down, way up north in Canada to about where the Saskatchewan and all the Canadian province is formed. South of the 25 degree north to north of the 20 degree north latitudes have mild winters to long summers. That would include the provinces of Canada and most of the United States. Around the Tropic of Cancer, they have warm to hot year-round winter and summers. They don't really see much of a fluctuation because they're so close to the equator. The weather in North America, Canada has little to moderate precipitation, mostly in the summertime. In the United States, has moderate precipitation year-round, which means it'll rain, snow. In Canada, they mainly see a lot of rain in the summertime because they get one big snow in the winter and then it stays there for most part. Mexico has areas that have very little to heavy precipitation year-round. The heavy precipitation would be in like the Yucatan Peninsula and in the tropical areas, and the very little would be in the desert area. They have a lot of fluctuations with stuff like that. Moving on. The wildlife in parts of Canada, or in Canada and parts of the United States, has a lot of woodland animals like deer, birds, raccoons, wolves, and coyotes. Other ones would be rabbits, some bears. In other parts of the United States and Mexico, there are desert animals like snakes, lizards, scorpions, birds. There's not a lot of life. It's kind of hard for a lot of animals to survive because of the condition they're in. In the tropical parts of Mexico are tropical animals like tropical snakes, monkeys, and birds. For the countries, leading imports and exports of Canada, the United States, and Mexico are the following. Canada, their biggest imports are computers, and the largest exports are motor vehicle parts, like in parts of Toronto, Ontario, places real close to Michigan. Like in Detroit, that's where all the car companies are, and we import a lot of their car parts. United States, our biggest imports are steel and iron, and our largest export is machinery and transportation equipment to third world countries. In Mexico, the largest imports are industrial machinery, and the largest export is petroleum. The leading industries for the countries. In Canada, there's a lot of mining and manufacturing. in Ontario and Quebec. United States, the same. Mexico, also the same. But in the United States, there's a lot of more manufacturing in the Midwest area, and the biggest mines are those of coal and gold, and that would be mainly, the gold part would be in the gold part would be in the west part of the United States, and the eastern part would have a lot of coal in West Virginia and places like that. In Canada, the same for the mining part, coal and gold, and in Mexico, there's a lot of oil mining out in the Gulf of Mexico. And today, I hope you enjoyed my speech on North America and its climate regions and wildlife and countries, and I enjoyed listening to everybody else's speeches. Thank you.